What role does awareness play in helping, parents seek early support? And what more can be done? Because if that's the key, if you diagnose early, like as it is with other ailments or diseases or whatever it is, then the chances of getting it right, is increased. What role does awareness play?
So, as an organization, one of the things that we try to do is to, push awareness. So most times we go to communities that have never heard of it, of the spectrum before, and then we tell them, and that goes hand in hand with, the acceptance and inclusion that I mentioned earlier. So we don't just tell them, oh, look, oh, this is what autism is. We tell them, these are the steps you have to take. So many times you find out that, it raises questions, okay, what can I do? How do I go about it? So we, encourage them. Take your child to be diagnosed. After that, follow up, with a proper assessment. And then, the intervention plans will be given and then, they can take it up from there. So awareness is very, very important. And good awareness is also important. So you're not just telling them of the spectrum, you're telling them the steps that they can take to address, the spectrum. And another thing we try to advocate for is we want the government to come in and make policies that, push early intervention and diagnosis. So it should be incorporated into healthcare. So they're not just hearing it from...
It's not at the moment?
Not comprehensively or on a large scale. We want them to know, we want parents to, as they are going to, maybe from, the antenatal stage or wherever, before, conception or before delivery rather, mothers are aware that this is something that they can do at, 12 to 24 months. So they should just know from the onset. And then, the resources should be made available to make this a success for them. So the government should create policies that can help out to support early diagnosis.
What's your assessment of the level of awareness in Nigeria as we speak?
Well, like I said earlier, we've improved because now we're talking about it. So, I don't think a couple of years back we were this open-minded about it. So that doesn't mean that it's so widespread because it really isn't. In rural communities, they still don't know what it is. And those that may have heard of the word, there's still the stigma around it. They still think, okay, maybe they can't really pinpoint what the causes are or how to address it. So I would say while we've made significant steps, there's still a lot to do in terms